Hello, my lovely Leos. This is your reading for September 2023. My name is Natasha, also known as Nurse Natasha. This is for my Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or if you're a Leo Stellium, I'm actually a Leo Moon, so I'm excited for this. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit past, present, future spread. We're also gonna tap into some spooky stuff because it is spooky season. So I have my horror tarot for the future. I have my Halloween oracle. So stay if you like spooky stuff. It's spooky season. You can't argue with me. It is officially going to be September, so it is spooky season. So we're going to start with the recent past, Leo. Remember that this might be for you. This might be for another Leo. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I already split the deck and we have the World and the Eight of Wands. So full circle completion coming in hot, or came in hot, came in fast in the recent past, Leo. Let's shuffle a bit and see what was going on for the recent past for y'all. The only shameless self-promotion that I will say here today is if you are a small business content creator, you want to learn how to be a small business or a content creator, do what I do. My group business coaching program is open for registration. It's called Nourish Your Business. Come on down, come join us. It's the last round I will be doing of it this year. You can apply via the link in the description box below, and that's all I will say. So, what was going on for Leo in the recent past? I just saw your card, Leo. Lurking. We got the Hanged Man. Feeling a little bit stuck, are we, Leo, in the recent past? Feeling stuck, feeling like, you know, where there's no movement, there's no change. The Hanged Man is a very frustrating card. But we have the Star. Card of Aquarius. We have Pisces and Aquarius here. The Star is the card of your North Star. And I think, you know, if you were feeling stuck, Leo, it was because you had to re-find your North Star. You had to re-find authenticity to yourself. That's also the card of the Star. Being authentic to yourself. It's like you had to, what I like to say is like, I don't do well if I don't have, you know how like in Mulan, that she puts that like little stick on that little dog with a carrot, I think, and like has him run around to do her chores. Like I have to have that carrot in front of me, like a horse with a carrot. I have to have some kind of reward in front of me to get stuff done, to have a path, to have a North Star. So I think you were stuck with that Hanged Man energy because you had to re-find your star. You had to re-find what your carrot at the end of the stick was, what was keeping you going, what was keeping you moving forward, the light at the end of the tunnel. Leo, you had to find that because you were feeling very stuck without it. What else was going on for Leo in the recent past? There's the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. Yes, celebration, something worth celebrating with your friends, going out and having a drink, being fun, being flirty. Like there you are, Leo, the Sun. We love to see it. Some abundance, some happiness, some joy, definitely in the recent past. We have the Sun and the Star, by the way. That combination suggests fame and fortune. Could be, you know, something big on social media, could be just getting recognized. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. We love this, Leo. Recent past, Page of Wands, new adventures. The thing that I like to note about the Page of Wands and the Court cards and the Wands is they all have salamanders on their little cloaks, being protected from flame, from fire, because you are fire. You're Leo, right? You are protected from the fire as you move forward. Again, the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands behind it at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me, Leo? Wow. You know what? As a Leo moon, I'm happy to see it. So we moved out of being stuck with the Hanged Man. We moved into the Sun. We moved into the Star. We moved on to calmer shores, Six of Swords. And if you're like, Natasha, this hasn't happened yet, I still feel stuck. It's coming. It's coming if you can find direction. If you can find that North Star, if you can find your sun, right? You can't move towards the sun if you don't know what your sun is. You don't know what makes you happy. You don't know what your light at the end of the tunnel is. How can you do that if you don't know what it is? Figure out what it is, figure out what you're moving towards, figure out what the sun means for you, Leo. And the sun is, you're ruled by the sun, Leo, by the way. In astrology, you are ruled by the sun. Like, you gotta find that confidence again. You gotta find that authenticity to you again, Leo. You gotta be true to yourself. You gotta find your North Star, not anybody else's North Star, or Leo's North Star. So you can have that new cycle, new beginning, with your Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the Page of Wands here, a new adventure, a new cycle based on passion and creativity. Don't you want that, Leo? If you don't have it already, like, You gotta go find it, my friend. If you're still feeling that Hanged Man energy, you're still feeling stuck, you gotta find that light at the end of the tunnel. And it can be hard when you're in the dark night of the soul, right? It can be hard to find the way out, but I believe in you, Leo. What is happening in the present for my lovely Leos? Present moment. Chaos mode says not today. We have already too much chaos in the stars. I'm filming this under the blue moon in Pisces. Like literally every planet is in retrograde. The Hierophant. Present moments could be seeking out a guide or a teacher to help you out here. But the Hierophant is also the Pope of the Tarot. Could be a card of marriage, but it's a card of tradition, of rules, of regulations, of structures, of the structures that keep everything in place. Because look, there's the Tower. Okay, who's coming out with the Tower? Let's see. The Fool. Okay, I don't feel as bad about the Tower now. The Lovers. Dang, so much major arcana happening in the present moment, Leo. All right, well, we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers, so could definitely be love coming in. There's a lot happening here in the present moment, Leo. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups with the moon behind it. Again, I'm filming these readings under the full blue moon in Pisces. She's here. She causes confusion. She causes illusion. She causes fogginess. And that's what's causing this Four of Cups moment. If you are still like, I don't know which direction to go. I don't have my light at the end of the tunnel. I don't have my star. It's because things are just a little foggy right now. And you could be focusing on things that you don't need to be focusing on when there is another cup waiting for you. That's the gag of the Four of Cups. Now, look at all these major arcanas happening in the present, Leo. We have the Hierophant, we have the Tower, we have the Fool, we have the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups, okay? So here's the thing. Because of the Hierophant, I think this Tower is not going to be as bad because you have the structure. You have, like I was literally saying, like that's the structure, this like the regulations, the rules that keep things in place, and then the Tower came out. But because you have your structure, because you have those like things in place, when the lightning strikes the Tower, it's not going to be as catastrophic. You will be able to rebuild again. You will be able to go on new journeys, the Fool. But for some reason, something had to be stricken down with that Tower. The foundation still remains, though, is what I'm hearing. Like the the Tower had to like clear something out of your path to get you back on the right track. Because maybe you did get a little sidetracked, Leo, in the recent past with the Hanged Man. Again, if you were feeling stuck, a Tower moment is welcome. If you're feeling stuck, you welcome a Tower moment to shake things up a little bit. So perhaps we had that, we're dealing through the Tower in the present moment, but we're coming out the other end victorious, right? We have the Fool. Starting new journeys. The entire tarot is the Fool's journey. This is card 0. Starting something new. And it is with that we have the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The Lovers and the Two of Cups are both, I call the Two of Cups the baby card to the Lovers. Could be a new relationship coming in, soulmate energy. Card of Gemini. And then we have water here. You can see these two people are being like scooped up into a kind of like tornado thing. Maybe that is the Tower. A sudden new relationship can be a Tower moment. Again, the Eight of Wands. Coming in hot, coming in fast, rapid communication, arrows shooting in like crazy. It's scary when a bunch of arrows come at you at once. You're like, oh my goodness. And like you meet someone that completely changes your life. Can feel like a Tower moment, but it is a good Tower moment. You can have positive Tower moments just as you can have bad Tower moments, Leo. Like catastrophe does not always have to be terrible, right? You could have a life-changing moment that is instead positive. What do we call a positive Tower moment? A miracle. Something to think about. You could also be having to make a choice here. We have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. As much as they are cards about love, they are also cards of making a choice, picking a direction. Now that that Tower has fallen, you could do anything you want. You could take like this Fool card. You could step right off that ledge into any direction, Leo. So, but whatever it is, it's like quick. It's like quickly making a choice, quickly, again, something coming in, a partner or just a new journey coming in very quickly. What's going on in the future for Leo? We're doing the Horror Tarot now because we're looking into spooky season. What's going on in the future for Leo? Death. I love this death card. So beautiful. The Hanged Man. Look, do you want to stay stuck, Leo? Do you want to stay stuck? I guarantee you, I'm assuming the answer is no. If you do not let go of the old to make space for the new, you will continue to be stuck. If you do not let death do its thing, death, this is also the card of Scorpio, Hangman, the card of Pisces. If you do not let things die, if you don't let the tower happen, you're gonna be stuck for a long time. Why? I don't. And it, you know, being stuck in the Hanged Man is our comfort zone, right? You get comfortable there after a while. After you've been stuck for a while, you're like, but I like it here. Do you really? Probably not. You are tired of being stuck, and now all my cards are flying. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck again, Leo. You need to go do the thing. Go do the new thing. I know it's scary, and I know it's like totally out of your comfort zone. And if I could grab these cards, I could tell you the other messages, but all right. Justice, King of Swords, the Emperor, Four of Swords, and the Sun again. Oh, my hair's stuck on my lip. All right. So, excuse me, if you are feeling like you do not know how to get unstuck or what direction to go in, you need to rest. Four of Swords, baby card to the Hermit. Take a moment of intentional rest. This is meditation. This is just plain old resting, sleeping. Take a moment. If you still feel stuck and you still don't see the way out of it, and you don't see the path that you need to take, you don't see which cliff you need to walk off of with the Fool, we have it there, and we also have it at the bottom of this deck with the Wheel of Fortune right behind it. If you do not see the new cycle, the new path, take some time to rest to figure it out. And then boss mode activated. The Emperor, card of Aries, but the big boss of the tarot, being the leader of your own life. The King of Swords, moving forward with clarity. Justice, the card of Libra, balance. And the Sun. I love this because it is a creepy looking Pennywise kind of clown in this deck, and I have actually Pennywise on my arm tattooed as the Fool. But this is the Sun. Again, your card, Leo. Your sun, your star, your happiness, warmth, and joy. You will figure it out. And if you're like, I just don't know what that looks like, because, you know, it's hard to, when you've been through stuff, it's hard to be like, well, what do I even like anymore? I've been stuck in this Hanged Man for so long, I don't really know. Like, you got to figure it out for yourself, Leo. You got to tap into that King of Swords mental clarity and let the old die. I literally caught that card in between my legs. The Knight of Cups. Follow your passions. Follow your emotions. What does the heart want? I will tell you, this is, you know, one of the few times I will tell you, I mean, not that thinking with the heart is bad, but sometimes with the Knight of Cups, it can be a little like, fuckboy kind of energy, like, you know, but follow your heart. Leo rules the heart. You should always be following the heart, Leo. Yeah. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Because if you don't, this is what's happening. Being just completely done with your situation. Seven of Swords, stabbed in the back. Heavy betrayal here. If you do not follow your heart, it's committing self-betrayal, to be quite honest. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. If you do not follow your heart, if you do not follow your sun, your star, Judgment Day is going to come, and you're going to be like, I committed self-betrayal. I did not follow my dreams. And Leo, you never want to do that. Like, you rule the heart. You are Leo. You are confident. You are the lion. You know, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Leo, stop committing self-betrayal. Someone needed to hear it. If I ever sound harsh, it's because someone needed to hear it. Okay. Now let's check in with the Halloween Oracle. You are protected, Leo. Jack-o'-lantern, card of protection. They put out jack-o'-lanterns on Halloween on Samhain because the veil was thin. They were protecting themselves from all the spirits. You are protected on this journey. So if that's what's keeping you back from starting this journey because you're scared, I promise you, you are protected. And look at that. It's the invisibility cloak, but it says authenticity beneath it. Stop trying to be invisible, Leo. Like, you are Leo. You are meant to be seen. I know we all don't like being perceived, okay? I know we hate it, but it's time to be authentic to yourself. It's time to be you and to be proud of it and to stand out. Yeah, there is going to be risk with that. We have Apple, it says risk and reward. There is a risk with putting yourself into the spotlight. There is a risk with putting yourself out there, right? You risk getting hurt. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You risk, scary things when you step out of your comfort zone. But risk and reward. There is another side to the risk. It is reward. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it is terrifying to put yourself out there. Yes, it's terrifying to be perceived. But would you rather continue to commit self-betrayal, or would you rather put yourself out there and be authentic and take a little bit of a risk by getting out of your comfort zone, but having it pay off in the end? We have death again here. The eternal cycle begins. Here's what it says. We have death a lot here, Leo. You gotta let go of the old to make space for the new. You're like, Natasha, stop saying that. I know it's frustrating to hear, but you might have some hidden talents. It's crazy. This card has come up in almost every reading. Everybody has some hidden talents that they're sleeping on. Also, the cardinals could be important to someone. I am filming these under the blue moon in Pisces, which I just realized is kind of happening in this card here. The veil is thin. The spirit guides are coming through. But this is the card of hidden talents. And I think you are hiding some kind of talent with not being authentic to yourself, Leo. Dawn. The light after the darkness. Owls could also be significant to you. This is again the sun. I hear a light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole. There's another owl here. Wise seeing, wise action. This is tapping into that King of Swords energy of mental clarity, of being able to think straight, of using, with the Knight of Cups, yes, follow your heart, but you also need to have logic behind that. There is a balance between both. We also had Justice, Libra, balance. You can follow your heart with the Knight of Cups, follow your passions, the sun and star and your dreams, but do so with logical thinking. Don't just jump into the first thing that you're like, oh, I like that. No, logic, mental clarity. Again, lots of birds here. Owls could be significant. The last oracle card here is Winter, the sacredness of pausing. I know we're feeling very frustrated with that Hanged Man energy. We're like, why did I have to be stuck? Why did I have to go through that? Being stuck sucks. But sometimes there is sacredness in pause. It says winter, the sacredness of pausing. Winter is the time when everything pauses. Not everything blooms year-round, Leo. And I know it's hard to hear and it sucks to hear because we're Leo, right? Leo moon. We want to bloom all the time. We want to be on top of our game all the time, but we cannot be because no one is. Let the old die. Let the fear of being seen go. Let yourself be perceived. I know it's scary. I'm like, no, please don't perceive me. And yet I have a career where I have to post myself talking online and post videos of myself and be a content creator, influencer, or whatever. It's not something I ever thought that I'd be doing, Leo, but here I am, right? And I'm like, what? You guys want to listen to me? Right? But I have put myself out there. I have allowed myself to be perceived, and it has paid off significantly. Risk and reward. Do I deal with haters every single day? Yes. Do I deal with crazy comments that I'm like, how are you saying this? Yes. But has it paid off tenfold? Absolutely. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, Leo. Don't be afraid to be authentic to you and to let some of the old die. If you're seeing birds, if you're seeing owls, cardinals, birds can be very significant right now. The synchronicities are popping with all the retrogrades in this full super blue moon in Pisces. The veil is just going to continue to get thinner as we move into the spooky season. We get closer to Halloween. Yeah. You know what to do, Leo. You know what to do. Be authentic. Find your star. Find your sun. Step into the sun. That's literally what I'm hearing is step into the sun. Step out of the shadows and into the sun. So, the light after the darkness. You know what to do, Leo. I have faith in you. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leave a comment if this resonated. Like, save, subscribe, share all the buttons. Come join me here. I put out readings for every sign. Every month I put out content for every new moon and full moon, yoga classes, all the things here on my channel. Again, if you're like, hey, I actually want to be a content creator, I am a small business, I want to start or grow my small business or my social media platforms, come join me and nourish your business. I would love to have you. We start mid-September, so go ahead and apply for that. If you want a personal reading, you can book one. All the links for everything I offer will be in the description box below. I believe in you, Leo, and don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and I'll see you next time.